Now there really is a lot of junk sold today under the EDC banner. However, there are a couple of things that I find genuinely useful to carry every day. Firstly, a pocket knife, and secondly, a torch. My torch of choice is the Lumintop EDC Pico, and I've had this for about 3 years. It's lived on my keychain, so it's had a lot of use, and in all honesty, I'm super happy with it. But today I'm going to talk through a few of the features to hopefully help you make a better decision on whether it's the right EDC torch for you. The first thing you notice about the torch is its diminutive size. It really is tiny. Here's an AA battery for reference, and you can see it's shorter than that and around about the same diameter. Officially it's 41.5 millimeters in length and 11.8 grams in weight. The torch operates with a twist action, so we twist in to activate the first on setting, which is the duller of the two settings, then keep twisting to go to the brighter setting. Now the brighter setting is said to last about 25 minutes at full beam, and the low setting around 4 hours. The torch itself is made of anodized aluminium with this knurling to give a good grip, and the twist action is, in all honesty, super smooth. I've never had any problem with this. You know, you could get a bit of grit in it, but I find this wipes easily if you need to give it a clean. To charge the battery, you unwind or unscrew the torch body, or two halves of the torch body, and this reveals two things. Firstly, the micro USB charge port. Again, you know, I'm not a huge fan of micro USB. It's kind of been surpassed because of the potential delicacy of the contacts. However, for this form factor, it works extremely well, and of course also allows the charge port to be behind this O-ring seal, which provides the waterproofness of the torch. The torch is, of course, rated to IP68, which I believe is 2 meters underwater. So you're not going to use this thing as a diving torch, but it really doesn't mind getting wet and keeping on going. You don't have to worry about it basically in day-to-day use. Whilst charging, the torch shows a handy, it helps if I turn on my charger, handy red glow, and when fully charged this will turn green. The torch comes with this handy little mini crab and split ring, and that has proved perfect for use on a keyring for easy and quick detachment. The torch lens itself has this sort of tiny grid, or sort of lens grid, which actually creates a very nice diffuse and easy to use beam. Sometimes you see with some of these sort of cheaper Cree torches, for instance, you effectively see a square outline of the LED rather than a nice usable beam. And the LED itself is an Osram unit, which is said to last 50,000 hours. Now, in all honesty, I suspect that, as with most modern rechargeable electronics, it's going to be the battery that gives out well before we reach 50,000 hours. Low power mode. It's a usable light for a couple of meters. And higher power mode. Much brighter. It typically retails at around £12 to £15 on the likes of Amazon. And I have to admit, since I've bought this over 3 years, as I say, I've not had to carry another keyring style torch, whereas others have tended to fall apart or the switches have stopped working quite quickly. So this has proved for me a good buy, and I would highly recommend it as a super lightweight, easy to use and very usable EDC keyring torch. If you're interested in one of these, I've put a link in the description to Amazon to check out the latest price, so you can also buy if you want to. I prefer to do these styles of reviews of stuff I've actually used and abused for a good length of time. If you're interested in seeing more of these styles of reviews, do please like and subscribe, which will encourage me to make a few more videos for these useful little gadgets.